fun begins.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
So with the 6-game season, we figure, we've watched the injuries. Now we have to start doing our picks.
Yeah. We got to pick who we think's going to happen. I know you heard us talk about this, but that was back in December or January.
Yeah, full season, no injuries hardly. Syndergaard wasn't hurt.
This is a different animal.
Players not opting out.
Exactly.
It has changed a little bit. I bet if I go back and pull my list or watch it, it's going to be a little different, probably a little bit.
All right, so let's start out with the AL.
So the AL East.
All right. You want to know who?
Who you got in fifth? I'm pretty sure I got the same person.
Well, I got the Yankees.
Is it winning the division?
Winning. I just picked the winners. Okay. I got the Yankees winning the division.
Okay, I do not.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
I have the Tampa Bay Rays winning the division.
And that was a solid second.
Yes, so pretty much I have the Tampa Bay Rays going 34 and 26, and Yankees finish right behind them at 33 and 27.
Okay.
That's how close I feel like you can pick. A lot of the people who are out there picking teams are torn between the two because they're that good, and Rays have that good pitching. Yankees had pitching, and then with Severino injury and stuff, and we don't know who's going to be pitching. It's that question mark. Yes, they have the bats. Now, they have a great bullpen, but the starters, it's who's going to get hot first.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting.
Well, okay. Yeah, no, I don't dislike that pick at all because if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be one of those two teams. Absolutely. I'm not discounting any other teams. Like I said, 60 games. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, but the Blue Jays have a big disadvantage this year.
Yeah, if you think about it, really between Rays and we'll say I have Blue Jays at fourth, you're talking 6 games. I have Blue Jays at 28 and 32 and Rays at 34 and 26. That's how close.
Well, who do you got in third?
Red Sox. I have finished
Red
at
Sox, yes.
30 and 30.
Okay.
I finished about 500.
That's fair.
Because I feel like they might get a little more lucky. And like I said, and then Blue Jays are now even more disadvantaged with the not having a home place. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Next one would be the Central. I did not change my pick.
Okay.
I have the Twins still winning it.
Okay. I have the White Sox winning it. And my reasoning behind it is, yes, the Twins are beast, but the White Sox just have no ceiling. They can go as high as they can possibly get.
Yes.
And this would be the year for them to do it.
Yeah. I do have White Sox only finishing 1 game behind them as well.
So it's tight, yeah.
Yes. It's tough. 60 games, it's
real tough. We're really guessing because 60 games, any team gets hot. An 8-game win streak changes your whole look.
And an injury changes the whole
platform.
Especially who it is.
Exactly. One person gets injured, if it's a key player, that's a wrap.
Yeah. So next one's the AL West. With AJ going down, I had to pick Houston.
No, I get it. I just can't pick Houston, and my thought process is now there's a short season, anything can happen. So I picked the black horse here is going to be the Angels.
Oh, you went dark.
I did, and it's just because of the talent mixed with the short season. I like the anything can happen factor in this.
Yeah,
but
if I remember correctly, I had Oakland winning because of AJ and all of them come out. Now with AJ missing time, that's a big pitching arm that they're going to be missing. So I figure Oakland's going to finish a couple games behind Houston, and then with Seattle and Texas, I don't think there'd be a factor. And then Angels, my biggest factor is going to be Trout.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's playing
with his wife having the baby. Who knows how long he might be out?
That's true.
For the birth, and then if they make him maybe quarantine away from the team, we don't know that. If he stepped away from the team.
Yeah, I'm just basing it off of if he's playing, he's not going to take time. But you're right. You don't know.
But like I said, I have Angels finishing third. It's 4-game difference.
Right.
It's
still
not going to be this big season where you have a 10-game lead.
Probably not. Yeah,
it's going to be a couple. It's coming down to the final week,
and that's what's going to make it interesting because everybody's going to be on each other's heels.
Yeah, it's so and so's only 2 games out with 4 to play. Who's going to do it? And my thing is, we could see a possibility of multiple playing games when it comes to playoffs.
Yeah, that would be
crazy.
Talk
about that,
and then it could be a bunch of what ifs.
Yeah. So the next thing. All right, so next we have the National League picks.
Oh, you don't want to go the wild card?
We can talk about that after all our picks, and we'll go break down the playoffs.
Okay.
So for the NL East, who do you have?
I don't know, man. It's hard to pick an NL East winner. I got to go with my boys. I got to go with the Mets. I can't not. I can't not. I mean, if anybody has a chance, we're not out of it.
Well, I have the Mets only winning by 1 game over the Braves. And if remember, I tagged you in the post, the MLB.com post. They have Nationals, Atlanta, and Mets all tied for the same record by their projections. It's going to be close.
And they have those all tied, and they're not even thinking about the Phillies. The Phillies could absolutely do the same.
Yeah, like
it's tough.
I have Phillies going 30-30, Nats going 32-28. Same with Atlanta. Then us getting in at 33-27. That's
right,
I feel it's that close. It's
like
going to be
4 games, 3 games out.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Like no matter what. And then with the Central, a lot of people were tossed and torn between this division that I've seen people predictions.
Yeah. You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
So for the NL Central, I picked the Reds. And the reason I picked the Reds is because of their pitching. Yes. They got Luis Castillo, Sonny Gray, Trevor Bauer. They got Wade Miley, Anthony Desfonte. And they added power to their lineup.
Yeah, I picked the Reds as well, and by 1 game over the Cubs. I think, St. Louis is going to take a step back with losing Ozuna, was a short game. Brewers, unfortunately, I think they're going to get a couple steps back. And it's weird. Brewers, who, were within a game of World Series 2 years ago, might finish 4th in this division, how I have it.
They might.
It all depends on who gets hot. If Yelich comes out swinging, they get all. But they're older teams, so this could be one of the last runs for some of the younger people who take over. So it's going to be interesting to watch. And then the West, do we
even have to talk about this?
Because this division is so weak when I started picking my whole.
Even if the division isn't weak, this team is just that good that you cannot go against them. I can't pick against the Dodgers right here. Yeah. It's got to be the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's the Dodgers. I have them winning by I think 4 or 5 games over the Padres at second.
And it'll probably at least.
Yeah, and it's even more. Who knows with those possibilities, that lineup and everything. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and like you said, Bellinger's on his tear still. He's not stopping.
Yeah, so, all right, so then what we need to talk about is the AL playoff predictions. So the wild card game, since I had the Rays winning the division, I have White Sox at Yankees.
Okay, cool. I got the wild card. I got the Rays and the Twins.
Okay. So I have the Yankees winning that one. I just feel like, they'll probably throw Garrett Cole out there for the 1-game playoff against the White Sox, and I think they'll handle it. That's how I have it.
Okay. I mean, I didn't really pick the winners all the way. I think at the end of it, I picked my World Series pick. So,
okay. So then, of course, I have, Yankees at Houston, with Yankees taking it at 5, getting, payback from last year. And then Twins and Rays playing, and I think Rays is going to win it in 5.
Okay.
I think that pitching is just could do it in a 5-game series against the Twins.
Okay.
Then ultimately it's going to be Yankees and Rays, which it'd be, division rival for the AL, and I think Rays is going to get it in 7.
Wow. You really think the Rays are that good, man?
I think Rays can do it. If this is going to be the year, I think Rays can do it.
All right. Hey, I'm with it.
They've been sneaky. They've been 100 games last couple of years. I think they can finally put it together. The young pitchers are all there. They're ready.
It just depends, like you said, whoever gets hot. Because, like I said, I absolutely believe in both teams. So it's going to be
used to playing with no fans.
Exactly. It's a hard. It's going to be a hard one for me to pick. But all right, let's go on.
So who do you have for your AL coming out of the AL?
Oh,
so I have the Rays coming out of the AL.
Okay, Alan has the Rays coming out of the AL. As much as it hurts me, I have to pick the Yankees here. I just can't. I'm looking at the teams. I'm not trying to favor one team over the other. So I think the Yankees are going to do it this year.
Okay. All right, so the NL playoffs. So the wild card game, I have Atlanta and Cubs.
Yeah, so this is the only wild card game. This is the only game I picked, obviously. But
yeah.
I got the Braves and the Brewers. I know you aren't with the Brewers right now. I'm trying to go. Look, everything I'm thinking about is based on 60 season. Yeah. Who gets hot, who's not. So I'm trying to go against the grain.
Yeah. So my wild card with Atlanta and Cubs, I have Atlanta winning.
Yeah.
The young, one of those pitchers I'll throw out there. I figure they can get over the Cubs because Cubs, they really don't have that pitcher if you think about their team.
Yeah.
Darvish gave up a lot of earned runs the other night. John Lesnar is at the end of his career. Alex, it's like, who's going to be that pitcher that Cubs can depend on?
Right. Well, even if they could depend on the pitcher, in my wild card game scenario, I also have the Braves because I think the Braves are that good. If it wasn't for the Mets, the Braves are going to win that division, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They still can. I think the Braves are going to be a really hot team. I put them in the same category this year as I would the White Sox. Young and hungry, they're going to have chances.
Yeah. So then, of course, with Atlanta winning the wild card game, they're going to face the Dodgers in the first round.
Yeah, bye them.
And Dodgers in 4.
Well, that would be crazy. You think so?
I think they'll give them 1.
I don't know, man. The Braves, think about it. We're in a short season. Their team is good. Just because it's the Dodgers don't automatically mean they're going to win.
No, I was thinking because
I know, but I think
Dodgers are just, especially what
that
St. Louis did to Atlanta.
Well, I'm going to tell you what,
their playoffs.
I actually would love to see that situation, and I think it'll go the distance. And the reason why is because you're going to have Acuna Jr. and Bellinger playing each other.
Yeah.
That's going to be the lineups for years to come. That's what people are going to want to see. That's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah. So then the other one, of course, is Reds and Mets, and I have Mets winning it in 5.
Hey, yeah,
because they have, I think, better pitching. I think they'll be more hungry, and yes, and all the Reds pitching, a good chunk of them, they're done with the Reds after this year.
Yeah,
they're 1 year deals or 1 year left on the deals.
But that could be the extra push they need to get through this year and win it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So then after that, of course, I have Mets versus Dodgers, and it was hard for me to say, but I had Dodgers winning it in 7.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough.
Like, especially what the Dodgers did last 2 days of summer camp. I know it's just summer camp, but just watching that lineup, 2 different lineups, each person had at least 1 grand slam in each game.
Sick.
Like, they get on base, like, real quick, and then boom. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, man.
Is this what we're going to have to deal with?
Yeah, I really would like to see another team step up in this short season. It's going to be tough beating the Dodgers.
Yeah.
It sure is.
So then, ultimately, I have Dodgers and Rays.
In the World Series?
In the World Series.
And you got the Tampa Bay?
No, I have Dodgers in 7. Get out and finally getting that title they've been crushing for the last, 4 years?
Yep. So as much as I didn't want to go with popular opinion, I'm looking at these teams. I'm really thinking about it. And in my World Series matchup, I got the Yankees going there against the Dodgers, which is what people want to see and what could absolutely happen.
Yes.
And as much as I hate to say it, I have the Yankees getting number 28.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought they were done at the beginning of the year when we were talking about first preseason when people were getting injured and pitchers are going to be out. They need a pitching.
The pitcher's out.
They didn't have any pitching.
What's going on? And then with Aaron Judge, the injury situation,
and
they lucked
Giancarlo
out.
Stanton and all of this.
They got lucked out with COVID.
But when I'm watching them in summer camp, I know it's just preseason, but they're looking like they're hungry and they're ready to win it.
Yeah. And the biggest factor is they try to get the best record they can and get home field because, they're much better at home.
So enjoy this one, Yankees fans, because I got you guys winning number 28 as much as I hate to say it. I hope it doesn't happen, but on paper, it looks good.
Yeah. So now we talk about the AL awards. We decided to do 3 awards: Rookie of the Year, Cy Young, and MVP.
Yep.
So for the AL Rookie of the Year, I don't think a lot of people have this man who I have.
Well, hold on. Could we have the same guy?
Luis Roberts of the Chicago White Sox?
I was about to say, no, I don't have him. Most people had, what's his name? Was it the guy who's got sent down, or is that
NL?
No, okay. Well, obviously, my Rookie of the Year is not the popular pick either. I have Casey Mize.
Okay.
I think he could do it. It's a short season. This is why I'm going with against the grain.
My thing is with him, is he going to have the production behind him to get wins?
Look at DeGrom. I don't care about wins. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about talent.
The way Luis is hitting bombs.
Hey man, it can happen.
And a lot of people think that he could be something like Mike Trout.
He could be
a prospect wise.
No. I'm not saying that his ability is not going to be superstar status. I'm thinking about this year, right now, who could possibly get it done. He's going to be great.
And then my thing is with White Sox, I have him in the wild card game. That could be more influence. Like he helped that team get over that hump. That's why I was like,
I like the pick, man.
Especially with him stumbling over after hitting a home run, and you have to get up and like, I hit it out.
Yeah,
like, he has the power. Everyone's said like this is the kid that we need to watch.
Well, like I said, preseason, I'm liking the White Sox. Yeah. So yes, absolutely.
Cy Young.
Oh, yeah. Who do you got?
Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
I think he should have won last year, and I think he'll do it this year, especially with that lineup. He'll get even more wins. Unfortunately, I think he could have got 20 wins this year with that lineup if they played a full season.
I agree. He is obviously the favorite going into this season.
Clearly.
But I'm not looking at that. I told you guys we got 60 games to play, and I think these young guns are going to show you something special. I have Shane Bieber.
I could see that happening.
I could too. I mean, obviously, yes.
Yeah. Shane could be in that 3. Yeah, he would be my top 3.
Right.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, obviously, we know that the guy you picked is obviously number 1, is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But you know what? I got him in the mix.
Yeah. Bieber is definitely, with Cleveland trading their 2 pitchers last year, everyone thought, like, what are they doing?
Exactly.
And then Bieber just stood up, made the All-Star game, started the All-Star game, and did not look back.
He's going to make it his team.
So definitely, he could be that guy. And then MVP. Who do you got for MVP?
Well, I'm assuming we have the same guy here. Well, maybe not.
Nope.
Okay.
I doubt we do.
Okay. I have Mike Trout. Until he shows me he's not the best player to play the game right now, he's going to be my pick.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the short season and then him possibly missing time because his wife's having the baby,
I understand.
I couldn't pick him because I feel like he could miss like a week, maybe the baby born
a
couple of days. And with this short season, all games are going to count. I'm giving my edge to Alex Bregman in Houston.
And
he came in second last year. I think he'll have something maybe to prove. And then
maybe
if Trout steps away, we'll see. Yeah.
Look, that's a good pick. Obviously, Bregman is good. When he's not cheating, I hope he's good. But like I said, if Trout's in the game, I got to go with him.
He plays pretty much all of them, but like misses like 1 or 2 games.
Right.
Because he lucks out because the baby's born. Like they have an off day, and then he takes like 2 games off.
Could be.
He could get lucky, but it all depends. Like, does he? And then Trout could be like, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, but my thing is, not only does he's always in the running, he's doing great.
Yeah.
His team has been improved. His team is getting better. He's got guys around him who can make him shine even more. So that's why I think Trout's got a really good shot again.
Oh yeah, definitely. So now with the National League Awards, so my Rookie of the Year is definitely feels better because a lot of people have Gavin Lux of the Dodgers. Now he's not even making the team.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Right about the time we were recording, Alan told me that Gavin Lux
is not making the team.
Not right now. So he could still get pulled up. He could still be the Rookie of the Year. Everybody has him picked as it.
Yeah.
But I did not pick him because, like I said, we're going against the grain. So who do you have?
I have that Asian.
You got Akiyama?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think with the Reds, they can pull the division this year, and I think he could be the factor and win Rookie of the Year.
You know what? I might be related to this guy. My mom's maiden name is Akiyama.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be some shit.
That would be cool. So the guy I'll talk about, I think his name is Shogo.
Yes.
So Shogo Akiyama, he played in Japan. He's 32 years old. He's going to be an older rookie.
Yeah.
But he's getting it done over there. I mean, he gets about 24 home runs and about 90 RBIs. He hits good. You know, all the guys that we get from Japan are all around good players. You're right. With this season and his
Reds,
talent, absolutely. I really thought about him for a second, man. I was like, this guy's pretty good.
Gavin Lux was a good option. And then I thought about Dustin May with Dodgers as well. And I'm like, who else is a good?
Shogo.
And I'm like, you know what? I think he could do it because he is older. It's not like he's got pitching.
Well, so he's like, 31, 32. He's in his prime, and he knows what he's doing.
And the Reds, I think, could steal that division out of nowhere with the pitching and everyone they added.
That's crazy to think about. I just thought about it. A Japanese player came over to the Reds. That normally doesn't happen.
Yeah, usually the West Coast team.
Exactly, because when Yu Darvish came, he went the farthest east, and that was in Texas.
Texas,
exactly.
All teams.
So that is interesting alone.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's a great pick, man. I like it. Write that down, everybody. Akiyama might win the Rookie of the Year this year.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I picked somebody else, though. I didn't go with Lux. I went with Carter Kaboom. He's the Nats' new third baseman. He is 22 years old. He's got this new opportunity with Rendon gone. It's time for him to shine. He's been hyped up. He's taking over third base.
Is he
I like
taking third base?
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming he's taking third base.
I would think, I was worried.
They're going to find a spot for the kid.
Yeah, there's the most likely he'll take third. If not for, I forgot who the other player they're considering. I'm like, well, if he gets the role, and everyone's been talking about this prospect for a while,
that's what I'm saying. This guy is getting hyped up, and he's on the championship team, the Nationals. And even though they lost Rendon, their team is still great. Look at it on paper. I don't care what you have to. Everybody from Trey Turner on down is solid.
Yeah, I think that's why they let Rendon walk.
Right.
Because they went off after Strasburg and signed him first. Because they know pitching is special. And then you have this guy that could possibly replace Rendon, but let's try to go after Rendon. Let's give him some back-end money, and Rendon didn't want it, and he ended up going to Angels.
But that's what I'm saying, though. If you look at the Nationals, though, they're so good that if you throw this guy in the mix, he's got to do pretty decent because he's going to have the opportunity is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's going to have the opportunity, and I think he'll take advantage.
It's a good possibility, yeah. If he makes the team, and like I said, most likely most of these Rookie of the Year it's got to be make the team, start out, and get hot. Like there's no try to figure it out.
I agree. As a rookie, you got to get hot now because guess what? If you're not getting hot, they don't have time for you to go into a 10-game hitting slump. Somebody's going to have to take your spot.
Yeah. So next we have the Cy Young winner. Do we have the same guy?
I mean, I don't know about you, but everybody is hating on my boy. I got DeGrom, 3-peat.
Yes.
He's hungry. He earns it. Everybody hates on him. I was looking at ESPN and whoever else and whoever they picked. They had like 4 votes go to DeGrom, and then nobody else had faith. Everybody else was going with somebody else. I was like, you guys don't have faith? He is a 2-time defending champ, and he's doing it with no run support. Give my man some run support. Let him throw a 1 ERA. You guys are going to be all over him.
Yeah, I have DeGrom as well. I feel like, it's his prime now. He's ready to go, and we're looking at a possibility of stick with Randy Johnson was the last one to have a 3-peat.
And Randy Johnson, is a beast.
Yeah, you're talking about, I think it was 99 to 2002. He had 3 years with Diamondbacks. We're possibly looking with DeGrom. He's putting his factor in.
And not only that, DeGrom came up late. His rookie season, he was like 30 years old or 20. He was up there.
Yeah, he's 32 or 3 now.
Right. So all I'm saying is DeGrom took the long path. He was like a shortstop converted. He won the Cy Young Award with 10 wins. He had less than a 500. All I'm saying is he's not getting run support. He is breaking barriers by winning this award, giving his support he's getting. This year, the Mets are going to be hungry. I don't care what DeGrom has to do. He can go win 20 games out of 60, or he could win 4. Yeah. All I'm saying is he's got the opportunity. I think a 3-peat is right there. He's making his Hall of Fame.
And then a simulation game the other day, they said, well, DeGrom's back. He's doing DeGrom things. That's what
I'm saying. DeGrom is trying to make his Hall of Fame numbers there. He's trying to say, hey, look, guys, I'm going to be there.
Yeah. And then MVP, who do you got for the NL MVP?
I got Ronald Acuna Jr. I think the kid is great. I don't know how he doesn't win it.
Solid pick, yeah. I do like it. I think he definitely going to be in the top 3, if anything.
I like the kid.
Yeah, I do too. My pick, I couldn't pick no one. I picked a Dodger because I figured someone from the Dodger team.
So you picked Bellinger?
I picked someone. It could be Betts. It could be whoever is going to be the best at the Dodgers. I feel like has a chance to probably win MVP.
And you're probably not wrong because the Dodgers are going to be the team most likely going to represent the NL, and obviously somebody from there is going to have to shine for them to do so.
Whoever shines the most could possibly get the votes because they'll probably have the best record. Who had the hottest, and then like I said, we said last week, Bellinger could hit 400. Betts could possibly do it too, depending on who gets hot. Something that factor, whoever is the best on the Dodgers could easily win it. That's why I was like, who do I pick? I'm like, I'm just gonna put Dodger because who knows who's gonna pick?
So Kershaw, could he throw it in there? I'm just saying, I had Acuna Jr. But
Acuna was possibly one of my top, and I was thinking about it.
Well, if I didn't pick him, it was gonna be Bellinger.
Yeah.
So I think that's all of the awards that we have.
Yeah, we just did those 3, and then so. I know I'm acting stupid. Being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young.